Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
So up the stairway, you're gonna find a giant enemy crab.
Oh my
Is
god!
that right?
How much damage?
Based on history.
Do I have to?
Well, you're gonna attack his weak point for massive damage. Oh
Here we
boy.
go.
Here comes the fire.
Here comes the fire.
Oh boy, he's definitely. Oh wow, and he didn't die.
Wow.
That's
What are you
impressive.
doing?
You know, what you're gonna want to do is use Benkei there to flip him over on his back and attack the weak point for massive damage.
Tim,
Yeah.
there we go.
Kami. Okay.
As he trips.
Yeah. So what a lot of people don't know about Dark Souls is actually based on Japanese history.
Tell me more about this.
I think I've nailed the giant enemy crab joke enough this one. I'm gonna wait till the next episode to do it again.
God,
There
it's
it
gonna
is.
be like the first time.
Yeah.
Like the first time.
No, we're not even taping this. We're just talking about E3 presentations with giant crabs. That's all
And
we're doing
pillars.
today. Yeah.
Get out of there. Okay, give us another go.
It's Ridge Racer.
Where would this?
We'll run it back.
We'll keep playing the game. I think.
Tell you what. Basically, we'll see if we can find the massive giant enemy crab,
Oh.
and
you get
summon
points for
him?
consistency.
we'll summon him,
Okay.
and we'll attack its weak point for massive damage.
All right.
Cutscene time.
This seems alright.
Dags.
Uh oh.
He's coming down to play. Don't get stuck in that door.
Well, I'm gonna use Benkei here.
Hang on, Dan's going for a reference, everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Benkei here to flip over the Capra Demon on his back and attack his weak point for massive damage.
Don't get greedy, don't get greedy, don't get
He's
greedy,
getting
don't get
greedy.
greedy.
Dark Souls.
Oh, damn!
We did it. We did it. We got him the second time around.
Man alive.
Yeah, we've been over.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
Benkei. Okay, I tried to flip him over on his back, and then he attacked the weak spot for massive damage.
Your consistency, I respect the shit out of it.
I said I was gonna get that in every episode. Only, yeah, you know how I play. What do we have to bring it up again?
Well, like, no, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't.
I think we've talked about it a lot.
I don't know. You're interested in dealing significant amounts of damage, or
Yeah, I like doing lots of damage.
lots of damage. I can't remember how you put it, but
Oh,
yeah.
we haven't brought up Benkei this episode yet,
Okay.
so we're saving that.
Okay.
Well, what you're gonna want to do with Benkei here? You know, I think I missed that in the last episode. I think we were getting into it.
We
so
hinted
missed
at it though, so
It was hinted at. Yeah, just watch out for Benkei and the giant enemy crab.
Well, what should I do if I run into him?
Well, you flip him over on his back, and you hit him for massive damage.
Okay,
You hit his weak point. Attack the weak point.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right, good.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna find Benkei,
Oh, okay.
and we're gonna go back in time to some historically accurate Japanese battles.
Flip him on his back in time.
Flip him on his back and attack the weak point for massive damage.
Okay. What is Benkei?
I wonder if people are just completely confused by that reference every time I've been saying it.
I mean,
Wasn't that the guy's name? I think. I could be wrong.
It could be. It sounds familiar.
I mean, all people mostly remember from that presentation is
That-
giant crab.
That was Kaz, right?
Massive damage. Yeah, I think so.
So you're just saying is like I should be disciplined
I'm just
in my craft
I'm
to
saying,
lead up to
I'm saying
Lighttown.
you should do whatever you want, and then if that includes flipping a giant enemy crab over on its back to attack the weak point for massive damage, then you should do that too.
Getting it out of the way immediately, probably because you're afraid that you'll forget to do the callback. If
I think I did forget it in one of the episodes, and I'm going to regret it forever.
it was the one, but I had made a subtle reference to it, so I think we were good on that.
Yeah, one of the best E3 presentations of all time. Now, there is one strategy that I haven't told you about that for sure will win,
Okay.
and that is you have to flip it over on its back.
Oh,
And giant enemy crab attack the weak point for massive damage. Got it in there.
didn't it say though? Actually, wasn't there one of the messages that said its weakness was its stomach?
There was one that said that, yes.
So is there actually
I think
some
they're
truth?
clearly referencing.
Do you really
that
think
E3
so?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, because it'd be. Maybe I knew like there was some deeper, consistent reference to that E3 thing.
It is probably one of the more popular ones
Yeah,
from any E3 ever.
definitely inside of your mind.
Certainly for me.
Yeah.
But that's a personal thing.
You know, E3 blunders are inherently personal.
They are, and we don't get them anymore like we used to.
No.
People are more careful. And snakes, as you saw, vine ducks,
Tunnel snakes.
Oh yeah, tunnel snakes, and of course, giant enemy crab.
Oh yeah. Do you have any suggestions for how to handle them?
Well, we can get Benkei here and flip him over to attack his weak point for massive damage.
Oh.
I think that's the last time I'm going to use that joke.
I was going to say, it's obligatory attack once per episode.
It's obligatory, but man, I'm getting tired of it. And when I'm getting tired of that joke, which I never get tired of, You know it's getting bad.
I'll just play the soundbite of it over the.
Oh,
the
that's an
mixer.
excellent idea. Please do.
Sounds enticing.
Oh, you'll see.
Attack its weak point for massive damage.
Perfect.
It's so good. I never get tired of that. But you really have to loop around with the rest of it. Like, we have to know that it's,
Oh yeah.
based on actual Japanese history, and then they just go right into the
actually,
giant enemy crab launching onto the beach. it's so perfect.
A lot of great new features for this game. Features as real-time weapon change.
Is this a soundboard?
I don't. Is
With
there actually?
PlayStation 3, we are taking it to the next level.
To flip over this crab on back if he shows up,
The feet shows up?
and you attack its weak point for massive damage.
Oh gosh. Is that actually a soundboard, Wade? I didn't know there was a soundboard.
No, this isn't. It's someone made a cut
Okay.
on YouTube.
God
There's
bless
actually there's remixes.
Oh, I know there's remixes. The remix is great. And there's actually a company called Giant Enemy Crab.
Oh, that's
I don't know
right.
what game they were making, but I saw them in the indie booth.
Did you go shake their hands?
I really wanted to, but I was just like running by to another appointment.
That's too bad.
These are tubes, you could say.
How else are we going to find out what the weak points are
We absolutely have to know.
on these giant enemy crabs?
I mean, we could read a book on Japanese history.
yeah, I
That
guess
might help us
so.
out because the battles are taken directly
those-
from Japanese history.
Those tomes are ancient and sacred,
Yes. Yes, indeed.
and to research them only for video game purposes seems sacrosanct.
It definitely does.
Oh,
Here we go.
get a beat on Snakey the Magician Man.
I like it. Snakey. We're calling this guy Snakey the Magician. That's how you defeat Dark Souls characters.
Based
You,
on Japanese history. Being based on history,
Timely reference.
the stages of the game will also be based on famous battles which actually took place in ancient Japan.
there it is.
He says that as a giant crab jumps
Right.
in.
And then you see the frame. Like, I know we're talking about this a lot in this episode, but for people who don't know what this is, we're finally clarifying that, and I've been saying it the whole time. But like, shortly after that, this just enormous crab leaps out of the screen. Like, it's just like, what is this? I don't think that ever happened, but all right.
Did we say this? What this was? The E3 2006.
Yeah. Wade, why don't you tell everybody what it is? Since
Sony's press conference of E3 2006 where they unveiled the PS3. Oh, it was great.
there were a lot of really great stuff from that.
My favorite was the showing off the controller, the motion controls.
That was good too. I mean, that was just an amazing, amazing press conference overall. Now, what you need to do against this, against the giant enemy crab here,
Uh-huh.
flip him over on his back,
Oh.
and attack the weak point for massive damage.
That sounds complicated.
It's right out of Japanese history.
I haven't read a
All
lot
right,
of
so
Japanese
no,
history.
don't-
This is from when we fought the Hydra.
You know, we've been
ran from
talking
the
about
Hydra.
giant
Oh,
enemy crabs. These are giant enemy clams.
All right, how are we going to want to take out the giant enemy
Don't
clams?
get close. They are extremely staggerable.
Oh, okay. I see that.
They can eat you and chomp your weapons, so don't let that happen.
Do you have any suggestions for how people might want to take out a giant enemy clam?
Well, you take Benkei here, and you
okay.
flip him over on his back.
Okay.
And you attack the weak point for massive damage.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's actually a note from Japanese history.
Oh my god.
I'd make a hut out of one of those.
Clams, though.
Yeah, the giant enemy clams.
All right. So,
I think there was giant enemy clams at an E3 presentation one year.
is that true?
No.
we may have done a couple callbacks to that, Reiner.
Yeah, we've been referencing
Massive
that.
damage?
We've been
Yeah.
referencing that a lot.
Whee! Okay, very good.
That was kind of creepy.
Papa Doubler.
Click. Okay. But whatever.
I am so.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Are you still bringing up that attack the weak spots for massive damage?
Yeah, we haven't done it in a couple
I've kept
episodes.
it out in a couple episodes. I know people
no.
love it, but I think every episode is a little overplaying it. So.
Right.
So now we just talk about how we have.
And now you ruined it, Hanson, because when we got to the Grave Lord, I was going to bring it up then, and now I can't.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you can still do it. We'll laugh.
Hanson, you monster.
So. Yeah, come on, Hanson. Now, next time you see the Titanite demon, just flip him on his back and attack his weakness for
Right on his
whatever.
belly?
I have not even used that joke in so many episodes. And
We were overdue.
It was. I know. We had to get it in there.
I don't know. Sometimes it's like jokes are kind of like your play style. Sometimes you just gotta like throw down like a big dumb.
Oh, that one. We haven't
a
used that one
big,
either.
Strong dumb joke. You know what I mean?
Hey, Tim, I have a pro tip for you.
What is it?
Try flipping him over on his back.
Oh, there it is. You know what? I've kept that out of style, too. I was only going to bring it in for the final boss, but we've got it.
It comes back ready and raring
It
to
is
go.
so good. Like, you know, if you're ever just feeling like you need to laugh, go watch some of those E3 bloopers compilations.
But there's a part 2 to my strategy. Once he's
there?
on his back,
Oh, yeah?
you attack his stomach.
Weak
massive
point.
damage.
Weak point, Wade. It's his
Oh,
weak
I thought
point.
he was going to do the. Oh God, that's slow.
Now we're talking about this game here. It's called Genji 2.
No, get out of there! Don't do the thing.
Battles actually took place in Japanese history. So here's this giant enemy crab. Gosh, have you seen it, Wade?
Have I seen it?
I love
Yeah.
how profound of an impact that has made on you, Dan.
Like when you see the crab just leap into view, the giant enemy crab, it's hilarious. Like after he's gone on a discussion saying like, this is based on history. All the battles are based on actual history, and then this just enormous crab lunges into view. It's absolutely hilarious. You should splice it into this video, Wade.
I think it was like, what, episode 22 or something that I did? I forget which
Oh,
one.
you spliced it in?
Don't you remember?
I don't.
Oh,
It's
it
been
was
so many
very fun.
episodes,
you
Wade.
don't watch all the episodes when we're
I
done?
do, actually. I do go back and watch them.
Oh crap!
Oh, crap.
Wait, can you roll through it?
Apparently, because you just did it. I mean, you do have iframes.
That's true. I guess maybe I just haven't succeeded in. Oh, good. Yeah. Light me on fire. If it didn't knock me over, I don't think it'd be just as
Yeah.
brutal.
Yeah, well, you got lots of poise, so you've got the
Benkei
maximum.
2 is an action game which is based on Japanese history. The stages of the game will also be based on famous battles which actually took place in ancient Japan. So here's this giant enemy crab.
This is the way I imagined this fight
Yeah.
going.
Me
Will
too.
stagger awkwardly on a PlayStation 4.
Oh, that's good.
Now, although historically accurate, this game does not contain giant enemy crabs.
What is that? Is that
Adam Boy's follow-up.
Oh,
Yeah!
There it is. Man, look
I
at that.
flipped him on his back.
The strategy, Tim, was to get you out of the zone and thinking about giant enemy crabs. It works.
The humor. It always, you know what? Laughter cures all.